put a blanket on it, 2 blankets, lift up one bumper, set it on it, take another one, wrap it, and just rinse and repeat. They're all hand put on. Guys, so we are at the shop, and I know we would have to go back like a couple years, like 2-3 years ago, right?
3 years ago.
3 years ago, you probably recognize this cool couple right here. Okay, she's gonna be all shy. He won't be shy, which is fun. So we did Bob and Linda's BT Cruiser a few years ago, and they've been having fun. How many miles you said you put on it?
37,000.
37,000 miles since we did this. Where are some of the cool places that you've gone?
We went to Alaska, spent 3 months, drove every road that we could find in Alaska, gravel roads, hard roads, everything. Amazing.
Yeah.
So thanks to Jeremy, we could go everywhere. And then we've been cross country several times.
Yeah, 37,000 miles. That's putting some miles on this.
Key West in December.
Okay.
Last year we went all across the country to Washington. Yeah, we've been all over.
Been all over, just enjoying the vehicle, driven further, because that's the point of this. You guys pretty much put this kit on when it was like brand new.
Yeah, it was about a month old, 2 months old.
I remember it was like brand new, like, all right, we're coming to see you. And
we couldn't drive into a gas station without scraping the tail.
Right.
And we couldn't go anywhere. And then when we did come back, I just laughed because Jeremy drove it one hand 80 miles an hour on the freeway. I said, what about that?
65 is the speed limit.
Excuse me. It was 55.
Yeah.
I think it was 55.
Yeah, I never drive fast. Always 2 hands on the wheel.
Correct.
I'm very safe when I drive these, okay?
I couldn't stop laughing. He went up every driveway we could find. What about that one? And he we haven't scraped since, so thank you, Jeremy.
And that's the point of it. And you mentioned one other thing is that all the roads that you went on, like there was never any spot that you were like, oh, we can't go down this road, because you said, oh, we want to go to this cool spot, but it's 60 miles down.
To walk on a glacier, it was always 60 miles down a gravel road.
Right.
And we've said about more than I can count, we never could have done this before.
Right.
Many driveways, we go, without Jeremy, we couldn't do this, so thank you.
And that is awesome. I love it. This is the type of stuff that I absolutely love hearing, because the whole goal of buying one of these motorhomes in the first place is so that you can drive them to really cool places and have really great memories. I mean, so here's the one thing that he says he's gonna do, and see, we're calling him out here now. He says he's gonna send me pictures of this thing, because in all these cool places, because I just get to hang out in the parking lot. I don't get to go to Alaska and all these fun places yet. One day.
We are gonna send you pictures of the BT Cruiser with the Weldtec hat on the hood.
I love it.
And the Alaska pipeline in the background.
See, this is what I'm talking about. If you guys have pictures of all the cool places that you've taken your motorhome, please share them with me. Now, I was telling him, you almost lost your hubcaps. We're just ditching the hubcaps. He had a stowaway in one of the hubcaps too. There was a dead mouse in one of them. I think he's probably been there since Alaska, because yeah, he was like frozen. It was like ice age, you know, in there. But yeah, again, guys, this is a 4-inch kit on this BT Cruiser. This thing is awesome. There's a full video. We'll even put a link down below if you want to see this thing before and after. Look at this. Or Vegas, dude. Look at all these cool coaches. But yeah, if you are interested in doing something like this, well, heck, you can even find Bob and he'll...
It makes a big difference. You can get down the freeway. You don't get blown over when trucks go by, and you can go into any gas station without your tail scraping.
And you're not even that long, so this thing's short and you still were dragging ass. You know,
we were.
That's it, guys. Oh, look, and now last time when he was here, we didn't have the cool badge for him, so we badged him up so he could be representing.
We had to tell people, look under here.
Yeah, look.
It says Weldtec under here.
Right there. Call those guys right there. Well, now you could just be like, oh, it's right there on the side.
We're set now.
Yeah, there it is. Having fun here. Lots of pickups today, so you know, always a good time, and sharing our adventures with you guys. Well, the fun continues. I am at El Cajon Ford today, and these guys completely knocked it out of the park. So I'm actually here at Ford because I had like 4 recall items on my Golden State Edition motorhome. So I figured, okay, I'll bring it in. I'm also due for an oil change, so I had them do the oil change as well. So, I mean, like, I really want to be able to put some miles on this thing. So there was a parking brake, I don't know, like 4 different things. Maybe we'll go over the paperwork later. So while I'm here at Ford, I thought thought, hey, it would be really fun. I wanted to take a look at the Platinum Plus because that's what, to me, when you go an expensive motorhome, I would love to see like the Platinum Plus kind of set up on the inside of them. So this is George. And George, if you ever need a vehicle, come talk to George. He can help you out.
Absolutely.
Today though, I'm just hanging out with George because I'm being nosy. I want to see the Platinum Plus and all the cool things that come with it. Now, a lot of these F550, F600s are built on like the 550, 600, and it's an XLT version, which is cool, but like, why not build them on an F600? Look, I got Caden here. Caden's gonna help me out. And then, oh, we even brought the boss. Look at the real boss here. I'm like, hey, I want to show her these. And so enough jibber jabbering. Look at all these cool cars. Look, the Tremor now in you can do the Tremor in a Explorer package. Kind of cool. Look, here they hide the nice things over here. Now here's one thing that I really need. I need to figure out, I need a set of the headlights, because that is one thing that I completely hate, is that on the XLT model, the headlights don't actually light up. Do they on the trucks?
Yeah, they do.
So on the XLT cutaway cab, my headlight doesn't light up. It's just painted to make it looks like it lights up. See, this is the headlight. This is what I need. Like this headlight. See, I like how this goes into it. It's the little details. All right, next, I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that. That's maybe on the list. All right, so which one of these is a Platinum?
Let's see.
Because that is what that is not this. So this is gonna be like the King Ranch. Oh, that one's locked. The King Ranch setup. You wanna hold that for me, Ken? Because I do like this color. It's kind of growing on me. This is not. These are a little bit. This is a Lariat. I need to find a Platinum. King Ranch, XLT, and now you can see even this XLT looks like it lights up. So even this one looks like it lights up, but not on the normal one. See, I thought you had to go Platinum. I do like that. That looks nice how it goes over. So here's a Platinum. So definitely love this color. Very nice. So you can see up here, keys are open. All right, keys, doors open.
Wait, can I see?
All right, Kai's coming over. All right, Kai. All right, so let's talk about some of this. So you can see the leather kind of inlay in here. I love the double stitch pattern going over it as well. I don't know if that display is any bigger. Of course, you're gonna get the sunroof in this. You're still gonna get the controls, but here's what I like. All right, let me jump in here, Kai.
Okay. 3 seats in the back too.
So I like the stitching. Everything in this seat definitely looks a lot nicer. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll show you like it in the GSE. Now, of course, in the GSE and in those, you're not gonna have the center console. What do you want to do?
Can you unlock the...
Let's see, unlock the door, unlock. All right. All aboard, Kai. You got to tell me if you like it. So you definitely have the big center console, but obviously this couldn't work because you wouldn't be able to get into the back of it.
It's more storage for big
as well.
backpacks.
More storage for big backpacks?
Yeah.
You're right. The sunroof is definitely pretty awesome.
But how do you...
That is rad. You could close it.
how do you...
But let's focus on the little things. Obviously the steering wheel. I like the stitching in here, but really it's all about the seats. You're still gonna have the same system.
Motorhome says Super Duty.
So these are gonna be all fun things to compare. We're still gonna have our normal switches. Obviously, we're not putting it in a garage, so you don't have that as well. I feel like the steering wheel controls are going to be pretty similar on this. I'm just trying to think, is our screen that big though? I don't think the screen is that big.
No, because our screen's like a real phone.
Yeah, because I think we have a spot to put a phone underneath it. So that is going to be different as well. But it's the little details that I like in this. My big thing is I think I'm going to swap out my seats and do a different seat. And then I really think I want to do the different headlight. So those are going to be the next things. Do we get the boss to come check it out? Let's go find out where our motorhome's at and pick that thing up and see how amazing. Now it's going to just drive so much better with fresh oil, right?
Yeah.
No.
Might be faster.
Might be faster. We'll see.
Yeah. I want to... can I have the first drive?
Oh, you want the first drive?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. All right, well, now I'm done dreaming over there, but really, I mean, I do have this amazing vehicle. This thing is so cool, but you can see some of the little differences in it now when you come over and you look at the headlights. You can see the headlight grille, just a little difference in there that I would love to upgrade, especially when I get into like upgrading the bumpers. I did put that dual steering stabilizer on there. I don't know if I put out the video yet, but I have a video coming talking all about that. And then like, let's just open the door now. And when you see the differences in the seats, this is where I'm like, yeah, I would love to just do a little bit of little extra love. You can see that this has like the plastic trim panel, maybe do something different in this. You know, I love dressing it up. If you guys didn't see that, we also did the door jambs now are all gray, and I got more on that to come. But I guess I just need to go get my keys. They're not in here, and we can be out of here. How nice those wheels up. Look, there we go. I got the Padres bringing out my keys. Thank you. You too. So, you know, one of the big things is look at the leveling jack clearance. You can definitely tell that that is better. You can see my cabinet's missing. I got to put that back on. We took that off to do a better color match for the paint. There's so much going on. So much going on. I just have high hopes and expectations. And look at this thing, got the measles. What do you think of that? Not really. We did a 3D scan of this at the shop, and I got some more exciting parts. You know, I would tell you that I don't like these steps, but then I'd be complaining. But I'm just, you know, I think I can build something better. So they're okay, but it's still a big step up. I want something a little bit different, and that's okay, because that's the fun part, is getting to just customize your vehicle and not have it be like everybody else's. It's the fun part. So I'm heading back to the shop. I got my RV back, so that is definitely a good thing. Excited to have it back. They only had it for like a week, so not bad, you know. I definitely could be a lot longer. Heading back to the shop. We'll see you guys there. Well, another week is coming to an end. It's Thursday. There's all kinds of fun stuff still going on here at Weldtec Designs. Like this fresh new hat right there. Look at this. This is like fresh off the rack inside. Dan's sporting that. I guess he was getting a little warm out here. What do you guys think of this new bumper? This is called the Sentinel bumper. It looks amazing when all of the lights are in this thing and a light bar. And I would tell you that it's done, but it's not. We're gonna add even more lights. Yeah, go figure. So, yeah, never a dark moment. And as we're coming around here, you'll kind of see the beginning stages of craziness and kind of scribbling and whatnot. This is what my life looks like in my head. So, but yeah, doing a step on these. We've been working on this. So a little top secret stuff you get to see when you hang out here at Weldtec Designs on like a, what to say, Thursday. We got Saya coming in here. So if you ordered a kit, they're coming to pick it up right now. Of course, killer bumper on the back of this thing. Whole video to come on that. And then look at this sexiness going on. Like, so this is the Omni Trail. Look at this. Ooh, look at this. Dude, we're getting crazy. We're making diamonds here, and they're not blood diamonds. But we got some cool stuff going on to the back of this Omni. We'll be doing a full bumper build, hitch receiver drop on there, and so much more to come. And as we head inside over here to kind of see, we got all kinds of bumpers getting ready to go out. And we have an Echo in here, which, you know, everybody loves the Echoes, but you maybe don't love how it rides. We have a set of springs going in this one. This is like the Transit Trail kit. You can see the giant coilovers here as well, getting ready to go in this, as well as, look at Gen 3 lower control arm support brackets, all of the good parts. And now this is another one. We've talked about this a bunch in some of the videos. I don't know if I'm making a whole video, on just this one right here. But we're doing a bunch of upgrade stuff on this right now. And you know, you can see the Weldtec radius arms in there. Changed it out to Fox shocks, coil springs, making this thing sit really nice. It's loud in here. Full progressive leaf springs, Fox shocks in the back of it. The only thing I have left in this is I am going to add a new style sway bar up in the front of this. This had like a heavy duty sway bar and didn't completely love it. So I'm gonna change that up as well. Can't leave anything alone. And so, you know, you guys say I may complain a lot about my GSE, and you know, maybe I do, but you know, my goal is just to make things better constantly. That's one of the things that I have fun doing, is just making things better. Oh yeah, look at the Omni, duh. We didn't even walk you through this to show you all the suspension going on in here. Weldtec radius arms, King shocks, new coil springs, dual King steering stabilizers up on the front of this thing, looking sexy. In the back of it, 5-inch kit. Gonna put this on 35s. King shocks in the back, full progressive leafs. I mean, look at how massive these leaf springs are, guys. The whole point of this is to give you an amazing ride. And I kind of talked about that even like on the Golden State Edition. You know, this has the new spring kit on it, so got rid of the double blocks, got our wheels on there. This thing's looking really nice. A ton more to do, because a couple things that the back of this is like naked, you know, like it needs to look like this kinda, you know. I mean, look at this thing all geared up, looking amazing, looking sexy, and then that just looks naked. So let's take a look at these and see kind of like what they look like from the front of them, because we got the big brother and the little brother here going on. So obviously we have a 3-inch kit and we have a 4-inch kit on this one, but I mean, definitely a difference. I mean, it's not huge, not a few inches, you know. The one thing I should see is overall width. I still think the Class C was like 2 inches wider in the rear. Maybe it was only 1 in the rear. But obviously 4-wheel drive, 2-wheel drive. And I love the bumper. It's just not for me. Definitely gonna have to do something, or maybe we dress this one up. I would love to hear from you guys. What do you think? Do we dress this thing up? Maybe a top hoop, do something crazy like we did on that, on the front of this, and add some lighting to it. You know, I'd love to hear what you guys think. You know, give me some pointers. And now, God, now after seeing those lights at Ford, I just can't help but want to change that out. You know, I just can't leave anything alone. Is that really a bad thing? Am I really complaining, or is it just like, I want cool stuff, or I want to make cool stuff even cooler? Like, I know the other thing that bugs me is that. Wait till you guys see what I do with this. This is gonna be sick. I'm gonna make a kit for this. So if you don't like this, and if you have this motorhome, I got you. Don't worry. So anyways, we're wrapping up another week. Look at all these. Got kits going out, all kinds of good stuff, all kinds of fun stuff going on here at Weldtec Designs, cleaning up shop, making it look beautiful for another fun week next week. I will be sure to try to do more videos, walk you guys around the craziness of what's going on, some of the installs and fun. Hope you guys are enjoying this craziness. I don't know what's going on over here. Absolutely nothing. That's it. That's all I got. So I hope you guys have a great weekend. It was definitely fun. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video.